Today, we're taking a look into Arm. They're a chip designer that's been in the news a lot recently for a number of reasons. Now, it's easy to get confused with the products they offer, so let me explain it for you. Keep watching to find out more. Hey guys, Kieran from Server Factory here. Arm is a company that's been in the news a lot in the last few months, predominantly because of their $40 billion sale to Nvidia. This, along with high-profile stories like Apple's move from Intel to ARM-based CPUs on their MacBooks, is giving Arm processors a bigger platform than they've ever had before. So, what is Arm? It's a company based here in the UK that designs processor architectures and cores. Architecture meaning the instruction sets that tell the CPU what to do, and cores meaning the physical layout of the CPU. Arm licenses the blueprints for these and sells them to companies that need a CPU for their device. They don't actually play a part in manufacturing products, as this is usually done in third-party foundries by companies like TSMC. Now, it's worth pointing out that while the company is called Arm, the architecture is written as ARM in all caps. So let's talk about the Arm architecture. It's one of two architectures that are used for almost all modern CPUs. The vast majority of PCs and laptops, and most workstations and servers, are based on the x86 architecture, which was developed back in the 1970s by Intel. Today, there are only two companies that have a license and actively develop and produce x86 processors: Intel and AMD. That's why these two companies have been battling for control of the mainstream CPU market for decades. Other devices that incorporate CPUs like mobile phones, tablets, smart TVs, cars, and embedded devices tend to use the Arm architecture. In fact, since the turn of the millennium, Arm-based chips have powered most of the portable devices in the world. By 2005, 98% of mobile phones had Arm-based CPUs. That figure today is somewhere around 80 to 90%, featuring in all Apple iPhones and the majority of Android phones. This is because the Arm architecture is much more focused around energy efficiency at the cost of the higher performance that more power-hungry x86 CPUs can offer. Take, for example, the world's fastest supercomputer, Fugaku, located in Japan. It uses 158,976 Arm-based 48-core Fujitsu processors and no GPUs. It's still ranked in the top 10 of the Green 500 list, which ranks the greenest supercomputers. For comparison, the top x86-based supercomputer, 5th placed Selene, uses 8,680 64-core AMD EPYC processors. Microsoft recently announced they will be switching from their server hardware to custom Arm-based chips, joining other corporations that have already made the switch like Amazon and Huawei. The main reason why these companies have moved to Arm-based CPUs is quite simple. They offer more customizability than Intel or AMD CPUs. For example, Apple were able to create their own custom processor by using Arm's architecture as a base for their own design team to optimize, so that it works better in tandem with their other hardware. Thanks to this, they could make their new MacBook CPUs draw minimal power, with 4 of the 8 cores using a total of only 1 watt of power. However, it's unlikely that the majority of consumer PCs and servers will make the switch to Arm-based processors anytime soon, because most software is currently made specifically for x86 architectures. Also, unless you have a design team capable of creating a solid and well-optimized CPU, Intel and AMD offerings are far more powerful for server and PC use. But Arm have always been a big force in the tech industry, and that's likely to continue with their acquisition by Nvidia, who will undoubtedly keep the demand for Arm-based chips growing. Well, what do you think about Arm? Would you consider purchasing an Arm-based system? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if you have enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and share. And for more content, subscribe to our channel and click the bell to be notified whenever we upload. Thank you for watching.